So walk with me here. Let's take this building, fine arts. You're walking through the class, your legs hurt. So you don't want to take the stairs, you're walking through, so you decide to take the elevator. You get in the elevator, and as the doors are closing, someone sticks their hand in, and they get in that elevator too. What's the first thing most people do? They want no personal interaction with that other person that walked in. They are too afraid to start up a conversation and say, "Hi, my name is yada yada, how are you today?" And that is one of the biggest problems facing young people today, is we have lost the ability to talk to people. And a lot of it is due to the recent technology that we've gained. And while that technology has given us a lot, it has given us a tremendous amount of opportunities that before it was available, it's astounding to where it's come. But it's given us kind of a detriment as well, because we use it to get out of situations where we should be able to talk to people. We should be able to make connections with people on a day-to-day basis where we really don't anymore. So today, I want to talk to you about what I think is the biggest problems facing young people. And the number one, I think, is technology's upsurge. But number two, I think, is the recent media. So firstly, I want to talk to you about the technology. And the big thing is the connectedness. While it's true, technology has helped us severely. We're connected to people all over the world, like as Donna said. The internet has provided us with connections everywhere with everybody on the world. It's easy to connect to anybody, but why do we find it easier to connect to people through Facebook than face-to-face? Why do I find it easier to friend people on Facebook than to talk to them in the hallway? Why can't I start a conversation with the stranger next to me on the train? And that's because we fall back on our phones. Do you know that 23 days a year, on average, you're spent on your phone? And I guarantee everybody in this room has a smartphone. I guarantee everybody in this room does it. You don't want to talk to people when you don't have to. You don't want to start a conversation in an elevator or somewhere where it's kind of an awkward moment. And that's what it's used for. Our phone is used to kind of cover that breaking the ice period with a stranger. You can't just walk up and say, "Hi, how are you? How are you doing?" No, people don't do that anymore. It doesn't happen. And as our phones kind of it's not that our phones are really getting better, which they are, but more and more young people are getting them. Think about it. When I was a kid, I didn't get a phone until I was maybe 8th, 9th grade. While kids now, my baby cousin has one at 9, 8, and an iPhone to boot. It's absurd the way that the technology has kind of almost, while it has helped us, it has broadened or it has blocked our ability to make connections on a day-to-day basis, but has made it easier to make connections with people we don't even know around the world through the internet. But see that person face to face, you won't have 2 words to say to that person. Now, the second thing that I want to talk to you about is the media. And I have a really, really, really strong disdain for the Kardashians, for people like Justin Bieber, and for the Jersey Shore. Now, he had an entire conversation with us about the armpit of America. And I am not from New Jersey. I moved here for college, and before I came here, the only interaction that I had with New Jersey, the only knowledge I had of New Jersey, was the Jersey Shore. And that's kind of part of the reason that it's kind of known as the armpit of America, is because we get these false looks at life. This false reality of what people are and what people do. And the majority of people who watched that show were people in high school. People younger than 18, people who were too young to drink, too young to party, and that's what the show was all about. It was angry people yelling at each other, going out drinking. And it's true. And so this idea that was put into the minds of these young people is unreal. And we glorify the Kardashians. What are they famous for? Can you tell me? Can anybody tell me?
Sex tapes.
That's one thing. But the entire family is famous when they have no talent. They don't do anything. It's just literally a show about their lives. And my sisters are head over heels for this show. Don't get me wrong. I've seen an episode or two. And it's absurd that people watch this still. And things like this are put so highly in the favor of minds of young people that we watch this and we think, that's what real life should be. That's how I should grow up. That's what my life will be like when I'm an adult. And it's not true. So today I've talked to you about the two things that I think have really stunted the growth of young people. I talked to you about the technology and how it has kind of hindered us from making connections on a day-to-day basis with people all around us. And I've talked to you about the media and how it's kind of presented a false look out on life. And I'm hoping from you take away from this, the next time that I bump into you in an elevator, you don't take out your phone. I'm hoping the next time I bump into you on a train, you don't look down, you don't try to play a game on your iPhone, listen to music, put earphones in. And I hope the next time you meet a stranger in an awkward situation, you break that ice and say, hi, my name is, so thank you.